Dario, another good test in the League Cup. How do you assess that one?
Yeah, look, it was a good test, tough test. They closed up. They were very defensive-minded, looking to hit us in transition, which we probably predicted that would be the outcome. Look, first off, I think we wanted to try control the game. We're probably a little bit slow in moving them and probably lacking a little bit those forward runs, just again stretch their block and make it a little bit more, both horizontally and vertically. It was a little bit slow on our part, and I think we were forcing the issue. So we knew that they were good at that, and so we just had to be a little bit more patient, move it a little bit faster, and then the gaps would appear. So, I think we controlled the game in the first half, probably just not enough in that final third. And then we knew in the second half, just cleaned up a couple of things, fixed up a couple of details, and then we knew that eventually, we would penetrate through and get the goal.
What will your team and your squad, I suppose, learn from a game like that?
No, look, a lot. I think there was a good chance as well to look after some girls, that, especially now, taking into consideration the international break, where some will be travelling a bit longer distances, playing 1 or 2 games, some that have already had a very big load, and just trying to get as many players into a game, getting as much rhythm as possible into the squad. And I think today was a fantastic opportunity for that. So that's probably as well another reason where maybe that first 30, 45 minutes just takes a little bit of time for players just to find their rhythm, find their touch, find the feeling of a game. And then when we make so many changes as well, those connections and that. So I thought, there was good glimpses in the first half. And then in the second half, we were able to ramp it up and look a lot better as well. And then, capitalise on the gains that we created.
Around the hour mark, you made a double switch, brought on Kiko and Moeka. That really seemed to open things up for you. Talk us through that change.
Yeah, look, you just, especially with Kiko, so they had a little bit of a higher line, so we spoke to her that, we could get her into those 1v1 situations. A lot of times they were like a back 5, back 6, sometimes even a back 7 when they were in that mid-ish block. So there was a bit of space in behind, so we're able to, ask them a different question, force them to protect the space in behind, penetrate there a couple of times. So, just gave them a different problem, and, she made a fantastic impact and in great 2 positions to score 2 goals as well.
I suppose now it's the international break and then looking ahead to Manchester United in November.
Yeah, it is. So, majority of the squad will be gone now. So, I'm hopeful that they'll all have a great time with their national teams, a successful time, and most importantly, a healthy time, that they will come back in full health, full fitness. And, for the girls that stay back, we'll have a chance now to recover them a little bit for the ones that need it, and also work a little bit more on an individual basis. So it's a good week, and, following intently the ones that are away, and so we'll look after the ones that are here, and then we look forward to everyone coming back and getting ready for United.
Thank you very much for your time. Nadine, a game you had to be patient in. What was that like to play in?
It's always hard to play against these teams. They are well organized. They have a lot of people in the back, so we need to keep patient. And I think that's hard to, because you want to go forward. So it's hard to be patient. But I think, the first half we need to be more patient. But I think the second half we did well. And then you see in the end we score goals and we create chances. So I think the first half was a little bit more, but the second half we did well. So.
Around the hour mark, there was a double substitution from Dario. That really seemed to open things up for you. What changed?
I went from the 10 to the 6 position, and then I think we get a little bit more rhythm in the game, play more in pace in the back, and then you see when you play in pace, they will open gaps and spaces, and I think then after we did go a little bit more direct, which was good to create more chances, because they were compact but on the high line, so there was a lot of space in behind, and I think we did that well later in the game.
Speaking of space in behind, Kiko came on, scored 2 goals. Is that testament to the depth of this squad?
Yeah, we have a really good squad, like all of them, and we all have like different qualities, so it's really good that we have all, and also people on the bench who are ready to come in, and they did well as well, so it's really good that we have more than 11 players who can play.
At the end of the game, Eliana and Emily both got some minutes. How, as senior players, do you steward them and shepherd them through that sort of time? Yeah,
it's really good for the development to play in these games. Against seniors, I think they will become better from that, and that they get the opportunity is really good for them to get the chance, and also they train with us a lot, and I think it's really good for them to become a better player.